Hi everyone and welcome back to Speak Like a Leader. On Tuesday, we talked about silent letters in pronunciation and worked through some great exercises and examples. On Thursday, we went into stress patterns in English pronunciation that dictate which syllables or words you should emphasize to sound clear and confident. So today we are going to correct all of those words that get commonly mispronounced by so many of my students. I thought that this would be an interesting topic for many of you, since mispronouncing words can undermine your authority, no matter how well prepared you are or how knowledgeable you are. Even worse, it can create misunderstandings. It can disrupt the flow of your meetings or your audience. So in this video, we'll explore some of the most commonly mispronounced words in business English and teach you how to correct them with simple tips and techniques. By the end, you should have greater clarity and confidence in your speech, ensuring that you leave a lasting positive impression. Let's get started. Now, why do mispronunciations happen? Well, mispronunciations can stem from several factors, actually. The number one factor stems from your native language influence. So your first language may have different sounds or stress patterns, which can carry over into English. Also, there could be some kind of spelling confusion. English spellings are notorious for being inconsistent with pronunciation. So many of you may actually be reading the right letters but sounding wrong. And lastly, you could have a lack of exposure to the English language. Limited practice hearing and speaking certain words can lead to mistakes. Now, recognizing why you struggle with certain words is the first step toward mastering them. So let's look at some common mispronunciations in business English and see how we can fix them. Let's start with words with silent letters. Many English words include letters that are written but not pronounced, leading to common mistakes. For example, the word subtle, it's pronounced subtle, not subtle. For instance, she made a subtle suggestion to improve the project. The word debt, pronounced as debt and not debt. The company is working to reduce its debt. And the word receipt, not receipt. So an example would be, please keep your receipt for reimbursement. Practice these words by focusing on the correct sounds and ignoring the silent letters when you're speaking. Let's move on to words with tricky vowel sounds. English vowels often have multiple pronunciations, leading to confusion, like the word corporate, pronounced as corporate, not corporate. We discussed the company's corporate strategy. Colleague, pronounced as colleague and not colleague. My colleague will join the meeting later. The word analyze, pronounced as analyze, not analyze. We need to analyze the sales data before presenting. Listen to native speakers and mimic their vowel sounds to improve their accuracy. And now let's take a look at words with unexpected stress. Stress placement can drastically change how a word sounds. For example, the word advertisement. In British English, it's advertisement. In American English, it's advertisement. So our advertisement campaign launches next week. Also, the word entrepreneur, pronounced as entrepreneur or entrepreneur, not entrepreneur. She's a successful entrepreneur in the tech industry. Also, the word data, pronounced as data or data, depending on regional preferences, but not data. The data supports our decision to expand. Focus on practicing the stress patterns to avoid sounding unnatural. Now, let's place special focus on mispronouncing brand and industry terms. Mispronouncing widely recognized brands or industry-specific terms can harm your credibility in a professional setting. Look at these examples. The company Google, pronounced as Google, not Goggle. So we'll use Google to conduct our research. The company Nike, pronounced as Nike, not Nick or anything else. So the new Nike campaign focuses on sustainability. And a tricky word, hyperbole, pronounced as hyperbole and not hyperbole. So his statement was pure hyperbole. Research the correct pronunciation of brands, names, and terms relevant to your industry as well. Let's dive deeper. English is full of homophones, words that sound the same but have different meanings, and homographs, words that are spelled the same but have different meanings. For example, homophones, there, or there. They all sound like there. Correct use is the following. Their report is over there and they are reviewing it now. Okay, their report is over there and they're reviewing it now. Look at a homograph. Lead, to guide, versus lead, the metal. She will lead the meeting, but the pipes are made of lead. Okay, that's quite a lot for today, isn't it? So why don't we finish our practice today by looking at a list of 10 commonly mispronounced words in business. Let's practice them together. Hierarchy, strategy, visionary, entrepreneur, schedule, quotation, statistics, scenario, consensus, viable. Now that we have identified common problem areas, let's look at how we can correct them effectively. One good idea is to record yourself reading sentences containing challenging words. Play back and compare your pronunciation to native speakers. For example, look at this sentence. The entrepreneur presented data on corporate growth. The key words here are entrepreneur, data, corporate. You can also use phonetic spelling. Break down difficult words into phonetic components and practice them slowly. For example, the word entrepreneur is pronounced entrepreneur, or the word receipt is pronounced receipt. If you want to dive even deeper, use resources like online dictionaries with audio pronunciations or language app to hear the correct pronunciation and then mimic what you hear. You can use 𝗤𝗄𝐴 that focuses on improving English pronunciation with AI feedback. It actually analyzes your speech and provides detailed corrections. Or Speechling that helps you improve pronunciation by mimicking native speakers. Another great resource is the BBC, where you can find free lessons on English sounds, word stress, and intonation, perfect for beginners and intermediate learners looking to improve their clarity. Correct pronunciation is a cornerstone of clear and professional communication. By focusing on words you commonly use and practice daily, you see a dramatic improvement in your confidence and the way you sound. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and forward this lesson to anyone you feel can benefit from it. Keep practicing, and remember, every conversation is a chance for you to lead. See you next time.